All right, thanks, Tim. So winter break is approaching for many, so why not spend the extra free time getting lost in a great book? Here to share a few page turners and information on some upcoming programs at the Champaign Public Library is Nanette Donahue. Welcome back.
Hi.
Okay, so a lot of people maybe snuggled up with a book today on their snow day.
Yes.
Or they're going to have some time off here for the holidays. So you've got some great page turners here.
Sure do.
You want to start here with this one? What is this?
That's A Madness of Sunshine by Nalini Singh. Now, she's best known as an author of paranormal romances, but this is a straight-up mystery thriller.
Paranormal romance?
Paranormal, like vampires and stuff.
Okay.
Shapeshifters, those sorts of things.
Okay, gotcha.
No vampires or shapeshifters in this one, but it's a rugged landscape on the western coast of New Zealand. And it's a woman named Anahira, and she has returned to her hometown of Golden Cove after many years away. She's made this fabulous life for herself, but there's been some tragic stuff that's happened. She returns to her hometown just to sort of regroup. Soon after she returns, a young woman is found missing.
Uh-oh.
And so she gets involved in the investigation, and it brings up a bunch of old skeletons, old memories, old traumas. Really a slow burn of a read as you sort of figure out what's going on in Golden Cove and what happened to this young woman who's disappeared.
Interesting. Okay. The next one I'm excited about because I did read The Proposal over the summer, and so this is the follow-up or another one by the same author.
Yes, and this is one of the characters, it's the mother of one of the characters from The Wedding Party, which is her most recent one. This is Royal Holiday by Jasmine Guillory. And it is a story, it's really a very fairy tale type of story. Maddie, who is the young woman from The Wedding Party, has gotten an invitation to be a stylist for a member of the British royal family over the holidays.
So do you need to have read the first one to then pick up where this one left off?
You can pick it up. You can pick these up in any order. But anyway, Maddie has gone to England, and she's bringing her mother. Her mother is a hospital social worker, and she's very focused on her career. She's very focused on the good that she does in her community, and she doesn't take a lot of time for herself. So Maddie convinces her to go to England. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We're going to stay on a royal estate for the holidays. It'll be amazing. And so she's going expecting to have this relaxing vacation, and one of the first people she meets when she gets there is Malcolm, who is the Queen's personal secretary and a very handsome man.
Of course he is.
And they really click, and he takes her horseback riding, and it's just this really lovely romance. And it's also different because it's a romance between two older adults. They're in their 50s. And there's a lot to navigate here because they've both got baggage, because they've had relationships in the past, and one of them lives in Oakland, California, and the other lives in England. So there's the distance issue.
Okay, these are all new books. I want to throw that out there, too. Let's talk about Blitzed.
Blitzed is the latest by Alexa Martin, and I love her books. You do not have to like football to love these books. I know a lot of people are like, football, ugh. But these are such fun books. And the main character here is Bryn. She owns a bar in Denver that happens to be the hangout for the Women and Girlfriends organization of the Denver Mustangs. And they've got a reality show that's filming there now. So there's a lot of fun sports drama going on. Bryn's not really interested in relationships. She's very career focused. She doesn't really have time for that sort of thing. But then Maxwell Lewis shows up, and he's a football player, and she's like, I don't want to be involved with an athlete. I've seen what it does to people. But he wears her down. He's a really kind-hearted, really gentle person, and he's just so lovely. There is a scene in here, there's a couple chapters where he comes to her aid when she has a stomach bug. We just had a stomach bug race through my house. I was reading this when we were in the throes of it, and I was like, if somebody would come to my aid. But it's a marvelous book, and it's just a delightful romance. Her characters always have lives outside of the love relationship, and that's what I like about them so much. It's a fun book.
Okay, our final one is The Seven Sisters.
This is the first in a 7-book series, which is why I brought it on here. It's a great thing to delve into when you got a long break and you want to read a bunch of books in a row. This is about 6 sisters who were adopted by the same man, and they were raised on this lavish estate outside of Lake Geneva in Switzerland. And when their father dies, he leaves them each a clue to their origins. So the first one is Maya, the eldest sister, and her origin story leads her to Rio de Janeiro and the building of the Christ the Redeemer statue. It turns out one of her ancestors was a young woman who was a socialite in Rio in the 1920s who went to France and fell in love with a young sculptor. So it's sort of unraveling this mystery across 2 time periods.
Okay, we're right out of time, but I want to quickly mention you've got an event tonight at 6:30, self-care for the holidays.
Yes.
Perfect timing for this type of workshop.
Yes, Dr. Robin Gobin is here. She's a professor at the University of Illinois, author of the book, The Self-Care Prescription, so she knows what she's talking about. She's going to help people find joy and happiness in the holidays.
And I'm a big fan, love her. And then winter break is a great time to get the kids out and explore the library and see what's going on.
And our programs are going on as usual. Every Thursday we have 2 programs for kids. We have the afternoon adventures at 3:30, which is for school-age kids, and it's usually a craft or an interactive program. We have family fun night, that's at 6:30 every Thursday, and those are going on during winter break. Come and check those out if you can't make it any other time.
There you go. Lots of fun things happening at the Champaign Public Library, and if you need any information about those, including Entrepreneur Academy and the books that you've seen here today, head to our Facebook page and we'll get you connected to their website, which you're seeing there.